Oh my God. We don't have the freaking intro. He did not tell me about the intro.
Oh, so we've been sitting here this whole time?
Yeah, I totally forgot because he has the video. He never sent it. Well, welcome to another
Hello.
Big Llama show. You're not on yet. Chill.
Oh.
Welcome to another Big Llama show. I'm your host for the night, Blackout AD. We talked about it last week. Big Llama is out of town. He's actually on his cruise that he was supposed to go a couple weeks ago. So shout out Llama. Hope you guys are having a great time out there. Tonight we got a special guest for the 60th episode. It's more of a redemption arc, a true redemption arc, and we got Roman2Raw. Hello, pal.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Yeah. We got James in the chat says Roman's redemption episode. Let's fucking go. Ace is here showing love already. Hi. Welcome. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a different kind of episode. We're just gonna bullshit. Obviously, we didn't have our intro. I was wondering why I kept hearing your voice. I was like, usually when that shit happens, he'll play the video and you don't hear shit. So I should have known. Yo, we got John Gillen in the chat. What up? Road to 5K. Yes, sir. Shout out John. He's a loyal one right there. He's always showing up. Shout out John. But yo, how you doing today, man?
Pretty damn good. I'm living this dad life premature, taking naps and stuff just because.
How do you feel about being a father? I know we talked about your pregnancy a lot on stream, but now that we actually have you here, congratulations. How do you feel?
I want to say, I mean, it's kind of exciting. Consensus, everybody was thinking I was gonna be the first one out of all of us, but I wasn't. So that's all that matters. No, but it's fun. It's fun. I finally got to see a picture this past week of the baby, and it's like that big.
Made you feel a little tingly on the inside.
You know what I mean?
Chat Mom says, "What up, Chat Mom?" She said, "Herc's got you on the big TV. Hey, we're on the TV here. Let's go."
We miss Herc. Herc finally back.
He's finally back, man. Yo, shout out Hercules Outlaw. Hopefully we get some content going with this man sometime this week. We got Jimmy. Gabe took the brown sweater straight out the wash. This guy. He brought that joke from my stream to here. But all right, man. So we don't got really too much to talk about. Finally back. Yes. But we don't got too much to talk about. There was some big MCU news. We can get into that for a little bit. But I want this to be like a loose episode. You know, we let the chat dictate what we talk about, and we just have a good conversation.
Yes, sir.
But let's get into the MCU news. Yo, they had huge reveals. It's been like 2 days of just nonstop MCU reveals. We got Black Panther: Wakanda Forever actual trailer, which I gotta say right off top, fire. They killed that shit. I'm excited to see that movie. R.I.P. Chadwick. We got the She-Hulk trailer. I think this is the official She-Hulk trailer because there was already one out, but I'm excited to see that as well. I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be more like focused for like ladies, kind of what they did with like how do you say Miss Marvel? They kind of like it was like. Still here?
Hold on. Yo. I lost you for a second.
Yo, my internet went out. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We're good. We're still live. We're still live. All right. 3K really chats corn. We watched Black Phone. Fucking awesome. I thought Black Phone was a tremendous film. Honestly, I don't know if you've seen that yet. I know Ace been saying she want to see that, but definitely a movie worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, so tell me about it.
Where's Bruce?
He ain't not around.
Bruce doesn't even matter because he blocked us. This is true. LOL, his connection. Yeah, my connection went out. Sadly, I thought it was gonna be Gabe. Once he unblocks us, we can talk about him. It's the Gabe curse. No.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I got scared. I thought it was me off the rip. I was like, "Come on!" I disconnected from the Wi-Fi already. I was like, "No."
Nah, but yeah. So, what were your initial thoughts on some of the MCU stuff that we got revealed to us?
Zelenia's boyfriend originally, he was over yesterday. He showed me the lineup for next year, and I kind of had like some mixed feelings about it. Like I guess they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do a series on Groot, and I think that's one of the first ones that are supposed to come out, if I'm correct. Um, but I watched the Wakanda Forever trailer, and I thought that was pretty dope. And I don't know if I'm mistaken. Me and Acela were watching it. I don't know if I'm mistaken. If those are like Avatar people, that's in it.
There's not Avatar people, bro. There's like undersea water, like mermaid type people.
They look kind of similar.
Yeah, because they're blue. Hey, we got Chris G viewing from the J Bizzle. Shout out Chris. Appreciate you, Chris Gillen. Always a pleasure. No, those are people like those are so they're introducing Namor. He's like basically their Aquaman for MCU,
Okay.
and they're interested. They in the comics they have like a big tie to Wakanda and shit out there. So they're introducing like those people from underwater and shit. And I think like I mean you see the themes of the trailer, you see a lot of water themes, you know, not
Yeah.
only being underwater but just surrounding the area. You see a lot of water.
Baby
So
being born
yeah, I think that
underwater.
was I think that was Namor himself being born. But even like there's talks about Wakanda getting flooded out. I know they're introducing the next she's Iron Woman.
Ironheart. Yeah.
Ironheart. Yep. Riri Williams. Which they actually there was like a release of the Funko of like what she looks like, and I'm kind of excited to see that actually be portrayed on the screen. I mean, there was like like Iron Man. How do you say like a Easter egg of her like hitting the metal? So
Yeah.
throw back to the original Iron Man. So that's gonna be dope to see. And then they gave us the big reveal towards the end of the trailer, which was there's obviously going to be another Black Panther again, R.I.P. Chadwick. We don't know who that is. There's speculation as to a couple people's like M'Baku, Zuri, or even people are saying Killmonger. I think it's Killmonger because he's got the gold on, and if you know anything from the first one, you seen Killmonger. He had the gold Panther suit. So I don't know. I feel like that also like super easy. Like that'd be too easy for them to just throw Killmonger in and be like, yeah, this is the guy. Even though Michael B. Jordan is a leading man, but yeah, man, are you hyped for that though?
So I'm hyped for the Wakanda one. Me personally, I like the She-Hulk. It was like just based off the trailer because I mean I'm still gonna watch it, but based off the trailer, I don't know. It was kind of like too playful, if that makes sense. Like, and then the She-Hulk. Granted, it's a girl, but like the She-Hulk looks just like a normal person, just green.
I mean, she's a lot taller, more brolic, but in the comics, that's one thing about the comics when it comes to She-Hulk, they very much sexualized how she was, and they play on that in the comics of like what men think of, how women look and stuff. That's very much from the comics. I'm excited about it. I like the trailer. I like this trailer a lot more than the first one. The first one I was kind of like, it was cool, but this last trailer really showed us a lot of. It's gonna be obviously funny. It's gonna have that element. I think it's gonna be dope because they're gonna introduce like a bunch of like obscure villains or superheroes that they probably won't make movies or anything on. But this would be a good like show for them to showcase just random ass like Easter egg characters because she's basically going to be the superhero attorney at law. That's why they call it that. And at the end of that trailer, we get a reveal of Daredevil and he got the iconic comic book suit going crazy with the red and the yellow. So I'm excited because they also announced Daredevil's getting an 18 episode series, which if it's anything like the Netflix series, man, I'm all for that. They're definitely probably going to split that in a couple like parts, I would think. But 18 episodes is kind of a big commitment, and I think they understand that people actually like that character. But as far as She-Hulk and stuff, that was the shining moment when they showed like his suit and shit. But other than that, yeah, it was cool. You know, like it
I
was
mean,
cool.
I'm kind of me personally. I'm kind of excited to move on to Loki too,
Yep.
because I was late on the train. Like everybody was talking about Loki or whatever, and I was just like, I just kind of wasn't into it because when I seen him in the Avengers movie originally, I don't know, like he didn't really strike me that much interest. They did She-Hulk dirty, made her look like Shrek.
I mean, she's green. What else you want her to do? Ace laughing at that. We love Netflix Daredevil. Yo, Netflix Daredevil. I
I
go
haven't
back and
watched it.
watch. What? Oh, you gotta
I
watch it.
heard, I heard good things when I
It's
sat.
fire.
I want to say maybe like a year or two ago, I got rid of Netflix, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this toxic relationship anymore. Like you get on Netflix and you binge watch whatever it is, and then it goes dead for like 6 months, and I'd be like getting so mad. I'm like, why am I paying for this? I don't even use Netflix.
Yeah, I've kind of, because early on, like when they had like these Marvel shows and like things like that, I was like very much so into watching Netflix. But now I'm more of a HBO Stars kind of guy. Like the shows I want to watch are on those platforms. Netflix kind of they don't have nothing for me, but you definitely got to watch that. I think leading into like these Marvel series, Daredevil's a good one to watch because it's like super gritty, violent. Like it's exactly what I want out of a Daredevil show. I mean, even like one of my favorite characters from it is Elektra. Like her like introduction to it,
Yeah.
super fire. Chat Mom said it's so good. I agree. Jimmy said Daredevil 2003 top tier. I mean, depends who you ask. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, but I don't want to say it's top tier. I don't think I could say it's top tier.
No, but
Yeah,
like I was saying with Loki too, where they left us at in the end of that last season,
yeah.
where they're when they finally made it to what's his name? I just
He
had it in
who
my head.
remains.
Yeah, he who remains.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then like the whole place like in disaster and all that after Loki killed him, right?
No, it was Sylvie who did it, but
Okay, okay, okay. So like I'm super curious to see how you fix that because like right there at the end, it was like so much information to take in, and you're kind of like wrapping your head around it.
mm-hmm.
But like I'm really curious to see like now what you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
now how do you fix a whole infinite amount of dimensions like going in straight chaos.
That's why they said that Phase Four, which people are complaining online, Phase Four has kind of been lackluster. Like, and I agree, but I think we made the point on the show where it's like we've seen the build up already. They kind of this is like the low of it, but they announced. I mean, they announced so much stuff, but they announced that I think it was Phase Five that's going to be the multiverse phase. So they're going to go into that. They announced the next two Avenger movies that are going to come out, and it's going to be one of them's called Avengers something of Kang. It's like
Ret-
has Kang in it,
yeah, Returning King or something like that, and then
something like that.
Secret
Yeah,
War.
and then Secret Wars, which is that's going to be I think the culmination of everything. But the Kang one's interesting to me because Kang's, there was it leaked online as well, but another introduction they had was Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like they had like a trailer, but they didn't like drop the trailer for mass people, like the masses. They just showed people that were there, and somebody sneaked a camera and got some footage, so it's online. But one of the big moments of that was they show Jonathan Majors, who's Kang. They show him interact with Ant-Man, and Ant-Man's like, "I'm an Avenger," and then Kang goes like, supposedly it's super chilling. I only seen it, and I seen it, but I couldn't hear it because it was just like people screaming and stuff. But his line was like, "I'm the conqueror," which we already knew he was gonna be there, but it was just like, oh, confirmation. Like Kang's gonna be a bad guy for the next couple movies. We might see Kang in different series and different variants because a
Yeah.
comic book thing of Kang is he's everywhere. You know what I mean? There's even a good version of him that is like Iron Man almost, not necessarily Iron Man. He's like Iron Lad or something like that. but he like finds out who he's gonna be. He finds out that he becomes Kang, and then is like, "Nah, I'm not trying to do that." So I'm interested to see how and what it leads up to that the Kang Avengers movie. The Loki series I'm interested in, obviously, because that started this podcast. You know, we did the Loki every week. I'm just excited to see those characters again, see if they bring these characters, how they kind of work on the timeline, because I think that's a good series for them to actually fix a lot of these timeline issues.
No doubt.
But yeah, man. I mean, Marvel, you know, they clearly got a plan. They've been like keeping us in the dark. There's things that they haven't announced. Like I think there was like 8 movies that we know is coming, but they didn't announce. But you know, they announced like Fantastic Four, and they said Tom Holland was gonna make a cameo in that, which I'm excited. I think when they actually drop like who the Fantastic Four is gonna be, like people are gonna care. You know what I mean? People are gonna be like, "Yo, I can't believe they casted this guy." Whatever.
All I know is whoever plays what's her name? Damn.
Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She better be bad. If she has to fill Jessica Alba's shoes. Yeah, listen.
Shout out Jessica Alba.
For real.
Yeah. There's that. Obviously, we got the Blade. We got confirmation of Blade coming out, I believe, like November 2023, which that movie I think is gonna be amazing. Like I hope it's gonna be rated R. I'm hoping that's a rated R film, because you can't have Blade. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure the Wesley Snipes Blades were like PG-13, and they had their like grown up elements, but a rated R version of that would be sick. You know what I mean? Like mad blood, like.
And they're saying I'm about to blow your mind. I've only seen bits and pieces of Blade. Like I've never actually sat down and watched Blade.
Nah, Blade's a good one to go back to.
It wasn't until they announced it recently that I even knew that it had anything to do with Disney.
For what?
Yeah.
You never even seen like the Spider-Man what do you call it? The Spider-Man cartoon in the 90s?
I was born in 99. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that thing was playing our whole childhood. Fox,
I really didn't say it like that.
Well, Blade was a character in that. Yeah, I'm excited for the Blade thing. They said that the dude who plays Homelander in the Boys, the like dark version of the superhero show, they're saying he's gonna play Dracula in the Blade movie, which he plays a good villain. So I'm excited. Like I hope they do bring like Dracula in. And you know, like in Thor: Love and Thunder, they brought in a lot of the gods like Hercules, Zeus, and stuff. So I think they're really gonna start using like different characters that we wouldn't have like thought would be in, you know, Marvel canon, which they are in comic books.
Yeah.
But overall, man, I'm excited for what MCU got. I'm excited to see these next coming projects. It you know, kind of gives me more things to look forward to in terms of like this nerdy content we do, you know?
Yeah, for real. But I mean, I honestly like Loki, for example. Loki was a good show. Like I would like, even though I was late when I got on it, I would watch like 2 episodes, 3 episodes, like every night after work while I'm eating dinner. I'm watching Loki. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually like a good show to watch.
Yeah, it was good
storytelling. It's like a really long movie.
Yeah, and I think that's what I like about these Marvel like series. They are, you know what I mean, they're episodic and they're every week, but they are pretty much movies. They're just long movies. They're not as like crazy budgeted as some of these Marvel films, but they're up there.
Yeah.
You know? And they're making it feel like that. Like even like the She-Hulk, like the trailer, like feels like it's a movie. It's not a series, you know?
Yeah.
Like people were complaining. I think they fixed a little bit of the CGI problems that they had in the first trailer, but to me, it looks like it's gonna be good. And again, I trust Marvel. I trust where they're taking us. I'm just excited to see how they execute on all these big plans, man. We didn't get no X-Men anything announcements except for the reboot, the X-Men '97.
Yes.
You seen that?
No, I didn't watch it, but I seen they announced it.
Yeah, that's gonna be. They showed like some clip art of like what they look like. It looks just like the old cartoon. So like the fact that they're bringing the same feel, probably like making it a little bit more modern though. Super dope. It's gonna pick up right after where that series ended. So like they're saying like Magneto is gonna lead the X-Men because at the end of that show he like redeemed himself. And I think that's kind of interesting and kind of a bold take, especially when you're introducing X-Men to like a newer generation, you know, because it's gonna be a cartoon. So it's like you want a lot of the younger eyes on that cartoon, especially, and you want them to go back and watch the older ones. So I'm
Yeah,
excited to
I
see
mean,
what
it's
they
been
do
a
with that.
minute since I've seen some X-Men stuff came out too. Like,
Yeah,
I as when I was younger, like even then they had maybe what like 3 movies or something like that, four
yeah.
movies. Um,
There's
but
like a total of like 8 now at this point.
yeah, but as I was growing up, like those movies came out every so often, but they weren't as popular. It's like the
Yeah,
Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, Hulk. What was another? The first couple Avengers and stuff like that. Like
yeah.
the X-Men was always kind of in the shadows.
Uh, I like the most like the I like the I just like the X-Men franchise. So like I'm cool with the characters. The movies weren't great, but I've seen a lot of them in theaters, so it's kind of like, you know, it is what it is. I just want them to do it right. Like, however they introduce mutants and X-Men characters to us in this Marvel universe, I just want them to do it right, and I
Oh
want
yeah,
them to
that,
have
that's
good
what they're
casting.
talking about too. That a lot of these mutant characters are supposed to be coming out now.
Yep. Uh, they did it. I mean, they revealed it in Miss Marvel. You know that she has like mutations in her thing, so she's technically a mutant.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first domino to drop. You know, like I think in all these upcoming series, we're gonna see just a random mutant, or even Namor. Namor in Black Panther in the comics, he's like the first mutant or something. Not the first one, but he's like, I forgot what it is, but he's definitely like considered a mutant. So I'm curious to see if, you know, Black Panther comes out and they treat him as a mutant, because then that really gets the ball rolling, because that's gonna end phase 4. You know, so
Yeah.
going forward, it's going to be like, well, now we don't know when we're going to see mutants again, you know, like, or where they'll pop up. Even like She-Hulk could have like a mutant in there, you know. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, that's enough of the Marvel talk. If you guys like any of these Marvel ideas that they're presenting with, or showing us, or giving us trailers, or just teasing us with like what the logos are, tell me your favorite in the chat. Tell me what you're most excited for, and why is it Black Panther? Let us know. Black Panther is gonna be sick. It's so sad that Chadwick is not here, but you could feel like the love that he left on the set, because everybody was talking about how like it was hard making the movie without him. You know, like it was easy. They even said their call sheets, they left the number one call, like it's usually like the stars, the number one person on the call sheet. They left it reserved just for him. Like he's still here, you know, and it's like they clearly they had high reverence for that man. And I
Yeah.
mean, I think most people did. I don't know, with the Black Panther characters. Like, do we fell in love with him being Black Panther? We already got to change. It's not like we had like what 3 movies with him being Black Panther. It's
But
not
like,
like
was that a part of the story? Is for Black Panther to die, or did it so happen
no,
because?
no, he died, and they rewrote it, and like they did a lot of rewrites to that movie actually. Like when he
Okay.
died, it like, you know, it put a wrench in their plans, and was like,
No,
well,
definitely. It's like when Paul Walker died in
yeah,
with the Fast and Furious series, because like it was even I feel like that last movie that they made when he died, and then they
mm-hmm,
had his brother like come and fill in for him or whatever. Like that was my last Fast and Furious movie. I have not watched any of the. I think it was one more they put out, or two,
nah, that was a couple more.
like a
Yeah,
couple more, right?
I've watched them, but
I didn't watch any of those. I already knew which way it was going, because even that last one, to me, it was like the quality was very low.
yeah, at this point they're just freaking big budget action movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what's the
like
craziest thing we can do? Which I think it hurts the Fast and Furious franchise. Like,
yeah, but
we
there's
loved
almost
it,
no real story to it.
that
Like
and the
it's
street racing. Like, that's the element people love. You know, like
yeah,
when you think about like the first 3, like uh Fast and Furious 2, Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, even the fourth one, like when they're in Brazil. street racing's like the element that like is
Yeah.
like, yo, this is fire. Like this is a different kind of culture. And then they just took it to like, let's get a big, we got The Rock. Let's get these big stars and let's just put them in obscure spots. So yeah, I feel
But
like they're
like,
gonna reboot that shit.
but like, I feel like the beginning Fast and Furious movies, they actually had like mad story within the story. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
throughout the movie, there's all these different things happening, and then it seems like in the newer ones, it's like it's almost verbatim, like family, like
Yeah.
like just straight throughout the movie, and it's like mad super jokes. And like, granted, they know they have a younger crowd, but like I don't know, I feel like the integrity of the movies kind of went down the drain after Paul Walker
Yeah.
died.
We got homie in the chat. You never had your car. That's me, right? Yo, that's one of the greatest quotes. Yeah. I mean, to me, the Fast and Furious, that franchise gone. Like I don't care. I'll watch it just cause, but I'm not like looking for it.
They troll that movie now. That was like
they messed it up. Jimmy said, "Homie, yes sir." But
yo, my neighbor, that boy Big Homie,
neighbor.
my neighbor now.
You guys live close. You guys definitely live close. Yo, so I want to get to you a little bit. We talked about it a little bit last week, but you started school, so live round of applause for you starting school. Tell the people what you're going to school for, bro.
I'm gonna go to school for digital media and gaming and social media. I mean, really, it's like it's been where it's at, bro. Like for a lot of people that don't know, like I worked a lot in construction and stuff like that, and it's kind of always been the thing paying the bills, and I do this stuff like as a hobby, and it's still a hobby until what I'm saying, I get a lot more experience and a lot more things rolling. But it's been so much nicer. Like it's way too hot to be working out here, and what I'm saying, like now, especially now with Stella being pregnant and everything, it gives me a chance to be at home a little bit more. Because like before, I was up and at 'em at 5:30, and I'm not coming back in the house till like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So you figure like a majority of my time I'm always at work and stuff like that, and it is what it is. But now I'm planning to go. I mean, granted, I'm probably gonna do like online school, so I can be home, and then maybe give me like a little side job or whatever, just get money coming in and stuff like that. But I'm definitely like full steam ahead on this school stuff. I'm actually kind of excited.
That's dope, man. That's dope because, I mean, no secret. I go to school now for the same thing, and it's like I see the potential of what we've been doing, and I see how learning different aspects of like mine's not just digital media, more like broadcasting in terms of like radio and TV and shit. But the things I'm learning, I'm like, man, I can bring this back to the team. You know what I mean? I can bring this back to the content. So seeing you actually, I'm proud, man, because seeing you pursue it tells me is like you see you have the vision as well. Like you see the vision as well, and it's like I'm excited to see what kind of content you're bringing out, what kind of content you're gonna bring out, because I don't even think you haven't even scratched the surface of content that you make on yourself. I see, past week and stuff, you'll be streaming every so often. I just come and support, but like I think it's more to just streaming. It's more to just making YouTube videos. Like you got something that you can bring to the table when it comes to this media game.
Exactly.
So I'm excited, man.
For sure. I mean, if I can, the way I see it is if I can take the same drive I had in my other jobs, like especially like working outside, this is almost, I don't want to say it's nothing because I definitely gonna be challenging, but it's like you just switch it up to this. You know what I mean? I know if I go hard on this, I can make it far.
Yeah, you shift the focus, and you got priorities now. Like you got a baby on the way. Like you got to make the right moves for the future, not only for you, for Stella, for the baby. Like, and I think personally, like this is the right move, bro. Like you're not gonna be busting your ass in the sun, like you said earlier. Like,
Yeah,
this is gonna give you a chance to really open your creative third eye in a sense, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I low-key miss it though because it was fun. It was fun. Like your coworkers make it where it's at. You know what I mean?
Jimmy said was popping home skillet talking to a homie. But yeah, man, like did they give you like a rundown on like courses you'll be learning and things you would go through while you're there?
They did. It was very brief. Like I have to go tomorrow in the morning to give them my transcripts, and then they're gonna set up all my classes and all that. But I got to do my prerequisites anyways, like math, science, and English and all that. Um, but there was like a bunch of classes. It's a 2 year course. So they I think they touch a lot of stuff, like especially when it comes to gaming, and that's why I picked it because it was gaming and social media. Because gaming aside, social media is like where it's at right now. There's a lot of money. Like for example, the Island Boys. I was just watching a little clip on them earlier about how they're going bankrupt now, but the amount of money that they came up on just off of social media and TikTok and stuff like that, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I think that's one thing about like this media game that I'm noticing. Like, there's money out there for all of us. You know, like
Never
if you
ending.
want to get it, you gotta find it. You got obviously it's not gonna be that easy. You gotta build your audience. You gotta build what people want. Almost not what people want from you, but like what people will watch from you. You know, you gotta find what it is that gets the people's eyes on you. But once you get eyes and you can actually sell to these advertisers, like, bro, they were talking about it in the radio class, and you know we were writing our own ads and like just practicing ads, and they're like, yo, they're selling $20,000 ads, $30,000 ads for 30 seconds or whatnot, and it's like, bro, if we can get ads on the Big Llama show, like one ad, it'll be like a $10,000 ad, one read every week. Like imagine that, like that's money that I feel like like Bruce last week was like kind of shitting on like our ideas and like, oh, you guys gotta have, these different mindset or whatever. But it's like to me, when you hear that and it's like Blue Chew selling ads for like 10,000 for one spot, like bro, that's easy money. If you have the eyes to sell that, you can
Yeah,
sell that shit every week. You can sell 2, 3 of those in one episode every week, and it's like, bro, to me the money's out there. It's just finding our lanes and getting that shit.
and I feel like a lot, like me personally, I like to go for like the type of content that I actually watch myself. I I attract more to the like realistic stuff, like people that make content, but it's organic, it's real, it's actual reactions. You know what I'm saying? It's not people like clout chasing and all that, and like like just trying to get views. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people that last in social media and in the media altogether, it's people that are just being true and like being themselves.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that shit that attracts people.
I think that's what works with like our personalities on, my channel on the Big Llama show. Like when people see how we interact with each other and how everybody has their own point of view on things, I think that's what attracts people to us because it's like we're not just spewing dumb shit. I mean, we are sometimes, but we have our own ideologies and we're not scared to voice our opinion, especially when it's with each other and our friends. Like we're not afraid to be like, well, that's a dumb opinion, this is mine, and obviously you don't want to be like that's a dumb opinion, but the back and forth, the actual conversation, like even last night, right? Like I didn't stream, but it was me, Hen Dog, Birdie. We were all like in a Discord, and we were all like, I was drunk. I'm pretty sure they were drinking a little bit. You know what I mean? A couple bevs,
Yo,
but we weren't
speaking of,
recording
I'm
them.
sorry to cut you off. Speaking of Kevin, if you're watching this, it's beef.
It's beef.
That man stood me up for my barbecue.
He wasn't even
Justin,
in town.
Justin had a reason. Justin was sick, and he didn't want to get anybody else sick, so he stayed home and he let a boy know, "Hey, I'm not gonna stop by." But Kevin, when I see you, it's up.
This guy. Nah, but we were just sitting in the chat and we were just talking about different things. Like, girl, we were just talking about everything. And I thought that was like the kind of. I was like, bro, I was even telling Kevin, I was like, bro, this is podcasting. Like, what we just did was podcast. We just sat here, had a couple bevs, just talking shit with the boys. Like that's content, and people would listen because like we were getting. And when I'm doing this especially like in a setting like that where we're just talking, I'm practicing my podcast mind. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, well, what's a good question to ask to keep the conversation going, or like, how do I, however it works. So like me, I'm doing it with a purpose, and like he's just like especially because like Birdie does it. Like me and Birdie, we do this all the time. But like Hen Dog, like when you have to like sit and be like, this is podcasting. He's like, oh yeah, I guess it is podcasting. But look at like Chat Mom. She said, I love that diversity. I enjoy it too. Honestly think that's the best part of Blackout and what we're building. Like there's so many different personalities, and we're not afraid to shine as our own personality. It's not like anybody's kind of like being like too shy or like timid. None of us are timid in what we feel, especially when we're talking about topics we all kind of understand and know. But yeah, man. But just to put a cap on that, I'm proud of you actually taking the step. I'm excited to see what you learn and what kind of content you come out with it, man.
No doubt, bro. I'm excited as well. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yo, gotta say though, your redemption episode's been pretty good so far, man. You've been, you know what I mean? Everybody.
Too early, though. It's too early.
Nah, it's crazy.
We're only like 30-something minutes in. It's too early.
Nah, bro.
I haven't even dropped the
Your
F-bomb.
first, yeah, I know. Which I'm surprised. I was gonna tell you, but then I was like, let's see if he doesn't. But what do you call it? Your first appearance, you shit the bed. It's no secret. It was no secret, but I'm glad. Honestly,
I did, and so did my Wi-Fi. So for those who don't know the story, that Blackout Local weekend coming soon.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
Yes, sir. I'm sad because I'm not local, but when I get back, it's gonna be good to have all the boys.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I love being back, bro. It's so funny. I seen Lisette the other day, super random. I was getting a haircut, right? And I'm sitting in the chair, and all I see is a blue Highlander in the parking lot. I'm like, it kind of looks like her car. And right next door to my barbershop is Gordo's. It's right over there by your mom's house. And all I see is some chick walk out, and she has like black hair, and I was like, it kind of looks like Lisette. And she walks in. I was like, "Oh, that is." I call her, and I'm sitting in the chair like this devious. I'm like, so who said you can get Gordos? Like you're not gonna come say hi to me? And she like, yeah, I could hear it in her voice. She was like, yeah, it's dope being like having everybody in the same area.
Yeah, everybody being local is a good thing. I think. Yeah, I'm just excited to have those moments like where like when we went out to we had the baby shower. We went to the baby shower. We were all vibing. Then we went out to like Miller's and we were all vibing. Like I want more of those moments because those are the kind of moments, especially like us being together, I think would be conducive of good content as well. Because yeah, we have good dynamics over the online shit, but I think in person, like the energy we would have.
Oh
like,
my god, it's retarded.
Nuts. And we always talk about it on stream, but the energy around us, like you can see, like people like gravitate towards us. They either don't like us or they fuck with us. But like you could tell, like people when Blackout's together, we make people either nervous or they feel something. They're like, yo, what are these goombas over here?
What's all that noise?
It's us. It's us. Don't be scared.
You want a shot? No, shut up.
Oh man, the drinking, last time I went.
You got listen. You're not gonna group me in with that because y'all be drinking, okay?
Yeah, because
I be in the corner and sipping on my same drink for like an hour. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These guys should be in AA classes. Okay, they have an issue.
It's true. I can't stand any of you. Oh no, not Chad Mom. Chad Mom is one of the biggest supporters though. Be worse in person. Oh no, it would be diabolical. Listen, last time I went, I had to be like, it was even like I think even Birdie was kind of the same. He was like, yo, like we're not drinking as much because the first time I went out, Bruh, I was hungover every day. I was drunk from when I woke up to when I went to sleep. Every night ended at Denny's. Even the second time, every night ended at Denny's, but it was more so like we chose to go to Denny's and not that I needed to eat something to survive. But like the drinking that was done was like, oh man,
Uncalled for.
yo, we really lived together. Like there would have to be like limits to how much we go out and drink because that shit gets crazy. Gabe, you just pour a heavy cup.
Hey, don't watch me. That man picked my cup up on accident. If you know, you know. That's why Stella won't drink with me. She'll sip my shit like I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Nah, every time we went out, I was saying this on stream, but we haven't got drunk together because like every time I was out there and we would have whatever, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't like get drunk. You would just like drink or whatever. Hey, Father throwing a heart in the chat. Shout out Father. If you're in the Twitch chat, throw some ADs there. But yeah, we haven't had that cousin, you know what I mean? That cousin like us getting fucked up together yet.
No, it's like I don't know. It's hit or miss for me. Like I said, I like tequila. If I'm getting faded, I'm more than likely drinking tequila. But she gets mad because I'll be on my rum shit every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like I like to switch it up or whatever.
Oh
Or
man,
I'll just drink some brews.
tequila hurts my feelings.
Tequila, that's shout out to Don. You talking about Don Julio?
Don Father, yes sir.
Oh, never mind.
Nah, freaking yeah, tequila is not my cup of tea. I'm a Jameson, I'm a whiskey guy or rum. Like I need some dark liquor, but tequila, oh man, I can't. Like Lisette tried to get me to drink some Casamigos.
Yo, that's what I be talking about. Look, that one time, right? So we were having the barbecue, and Lisette made those drinks. Yo, I had the one, and I was tipsy. I was like, oh my god, I need another one. So she made the next one, and I was saucing, but I was trying not to make it like super obvious because I thought they were gonna get mad that I was driving home, but I made it. You know what I mean?
Everybody was lit, bro. Nobody was paying attention. That was a good time, man. That was a good time. That was like
that was a really good drink. I was like, yo, what you put in this? And she's like, ginger ale and tequila.
She made it all fancy with her shaker and shit.
Yeah, I was like, yo, she put the lime. I was like, that's Picasso. I like it.
I want to do a blackout meetup, Manville, White Trash Bar Crawl as my origin story. That would be sick. I was literally thinking about like even if we just went for like a weekend to visit you guys up there, like we have to at least once because we can see them and Dueño. We can see Dueño as well. Like I feel like oh man, it's crazy, man.
Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it.
Yeah. This is true. Shout out to the Casa Azul. Nah, tequila. Herc and I, whiskey babes. See, that's what I like right there.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
I've never ordered it neat, but I want to. I want to as a man. One day, just walk up to a bar like whiskey neat and not even think about it. But yeah, I'm a whiskey guy though. Lately I've been JMO and ginger, bro. That's my go-to every time, and it's so good, bro. It's so good.
I don't know how you drink that
easily with a straw.
With a straw.
No, but yeah, I've been actually like trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit more the past like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because I've been very down. I've been sick. I've been feeling something in my chest that I actually got checked out, and they said everything's pretty good. So like I've been down, but I've been also like trying to like get out of the house and not because there was those months where I was just streaming constantly and I was just in the house and shit. So like I've been going out to a bar by the crib, whatever, and just like have a couple drinks, just be around people, watch some sports and stuff. And I gotta say, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. Like
I've been trying to tell you, bro. You used to give me so much crap talking about, you be hanging out, bro. I'm on my grind, and I'm like, yeah, right on. I mean, but it just you always gotta take that time out for yourself, bro. Like it's you get too cooped up in the house, it can do that to you.
Yeah. Honestly, that's one thing. Like, and I think it also was like a culture shock. Shot in the beard. I think it was a culture shock though. Also, like going to school, work, just trying to stream and stuff because it was like, bro, I was just waking up, going to work, and then coming to stream every day, and then like adding school to it. Just adding like different layers too. I was like, damn, bro, like I can't just be in the thing, especially now because like I feel not alone, but like I don't got homies out here. The big homie left, like I don't really got friends out here to like vibe with and shit. So I'm like, bro, I gotta like get out because I'm gonna drive myself crazy for the next 8 months until I move back. Until I finish school and shit. Like I can't just be cooped up in this house streaming all the time. Like it's not gonna be good for my mental health. What do you say? 80 and I go dumb on some Long Islands. Yo, Long Islands go crazy too. But Long Island, I get fucking twisted.
Long Island's where it's at. I'm not gonna lie.
Ew, Long Islands are nasty. Nah, Long Island.
No.
I also visited the island with AD. Yeah, for sure. Long Islands are that's like my mix it up drink. You know what I mean? Like when I'm like I don't want JMO whiskey or like we're drinking 4 times in a row. It's like one of those times I'm going Long Island because like I can't drink the same thing every day. I fucked with some gin and tonic with lemon. Ugh, that sounds like a grown-up drink. The old ladies. Oh shit! Me, Roman, homie, and him will all be local at the same time. That's gonna be a good time for y'all boys. That's some content waiting to happen. I gotta get if I don't get a drunk FaceTime on you guys,
that's many felonies waiting to happen.
I hope not. I hope not.
Never get called for them though. Never.
Danger, Will Robinson. Yo, I have one gin story. So back when like Wiz Khalifa first came out, he was always talking about like Bombay and like lemonade and shit. I went and I don't even know if I was old enough or how I got the bottle, but I got a bottle of Bombay, like a big ass bottle. And I was still living with my parents. So I hid that shit and I just drank that whole bottle by myself one night. And I was like, this is the worst drink I've ever tasted. Like, who would pick gin, bro? Like, this shit is god awful, bro. So, needless to say, I've never touched gin after that.
No, I had a similar hit me up, Jimmy. I'm off Wednesday. But
green teas and beer, yo, green tea shots go crazy.
I don't do the green tea. But so in my high school days, there was this one chick that I used to talk to, and she was house sitting these people's house.
Yeah.
And so we're skipping school. So we went over there while she was house sitting one day, and they had like a whole cabinet full of liquor. Like whatever you could think of, it was in there. And so we just started taking shots at everything. And I remember I had Jägermeister for the first time. Never again.
Yo, Jaeger.
Never again.
Freaking Justin used to be in love with Jaeger. I don't even know why. It was Jaeger and like Patron, I'm pretty sure.
Ugh.
He said, avoid the bookings, beloved. Yes, sir. Shout out Tax. I'm a Jameson and Heineken type of guy. But Jaeger, bro, nah. Drinks hot toddies. No. Gin and lemonade is the best. Gross. Nah.
It was crazy as me. I can drink my go-to is Hennessy, right?
Yeah.
Hennessy, like throughout my teenage years and like my early 20s, I used to always drink. Like I could drink Hennessy straight up, by itself, straight out the bottle, room temperature, all night long, and I'm not gonna be drunk.
This man put $4.99 to say hi, Gabe. Yo, Llama's account just went up.
Hey, little boy. What's it called? So like the only thing that'll mess me up, like if I'm really trying to drink and get turned, Patron.
Yeah.
Patron. Oh my gosh. Me and Jimmy went to brunch. Oh, I'm sorry. There's many times we went to brunch, but for my birthday, Patron and orange juice.
I still have yet to go and experience an actual brunch.
You gotta, bro.
Like literally,
I'm gonna drag you there.
To a brunch.
Every time you come down, every time you come down, right? I'd be like, yo, what are we doing? Let's go hang out. Oh, like y'all be trying to stay local, and that's the problem. Is that local here trash. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's because I'm young and y'all already are over all that, but listen, you want to go have a fucking blast? Go to Palm Beach for 2 hours.
I enjoyed Palm Beach when I was Lisette, but that's just
Yeah, but like how I explain, like here, I feel like
Damn, he said another $4.99 game has no tolerance for alcohol. Super
that
chat.
is a very true statement. That is a very true statement.
Shout out, Jimmy. When I was young, Patron was it. Now it tastes like rubbing alcohol. Patron is god awful, bro. Make sure brunch is bottomless. That's
Oh,
I
for
haven't
sure,
had that yet.
bro.
I've also never done
We
that.
killed a whole for my birthday. We killed a whole bottle of Patron, and then killed like half a bottle of It was some other like type of tequila.
Yeah.
In a matter of maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours, bro. It was so lit. Best birthday yet.
Yo, see, Jimmy's right. It's a good logo's a good time because it costs $60 to get wavy, and then you get Denny's, and Denny's you get anything.
True.
You know what I mean? Denny's you get
But
anything. You get
you
the
can go
mod
to Palm
sticks,
Beach, get
the buffs.
retarded, where you don't even know where you're at. You just know you're having a great time. Like there's times when I've come home from Palm Beach, especially with Jimmy, because Jimmy's talking shit, but Jimmy be going.
Yeah.
And I've had so much of a good time with Jimmy where like the next day I've looked at my wallet and there'd be no money. I'll look through my phone and see some things, and like I'm still not mad because I'm like, damn, yesterday was fun. Yo,
I
like
hate when I have cash on me. Yo, shout out Unc though. Yo, what up, Unc? Yo, nah. I hate when I have cash on me because when I get drunk, bro, I'm fucking tipping everybody, whatever.
yo, this
Bro,
out of
when we were in Tampa,
yo,
which is
like,
another move we have to make as a squad, we all got to pull up on Hen Dog in Tampa because every time I go to Tampa, it's a different vibe, man. Every time it was a great time, but we were there. I was drunk, and every time I went to the bathroom, I threw the nigga like $5. Like, he was money,
doing a
bro.
great job.
Bonefish got brunch, I believe. Yes, I believe so. Onk, yep, shout out Onk. Palm Beach brunch equals DUI.
Not true. Not true.
Not wrong.
Not
Remember
true.
when Shorty broke her shoe?
Oh my god, yo.
She said, "LOL, that's not safe."
Say
The security got
he
beat the
got
same
beat.
thing.
Yo. So I'm blackout drunk.
Yo,
So
drink
I'm
tea.
talking to Jimmy, and Jimmy's looking at me, but I keep seeing him like look over, but I'm drunk, so I'm not thinking anything of it. So he out of nowhere, he just grabs my shoulder and goes like this, and we're in VIP. So I look over, and some dude is piecing the security. Like, yo, I'm talking about, ping, ping, and all I see is him stand back up and bow. And then all you see is like 9 different security guards come from all directions and grab this dude. The original security guard that was getting beat up, he's fucking picking his broken glasses up off the floor. And I guess these 2 girls, they were outside of VIP, was like right there, and they were dancing. And I guess when the fight broke out, like one of them like tripped or something, and she had those heels that like are like a sandal, like it got the little strap in the front over the toes.
Yeah.
So that popped open, and the club had to bring her like a stapler so she could staple her heel back together. And as soon as she stapled it, Jimmy kicked her right back out of VIP.
That's great. Yo, I'm with homie though, bro. I hand out cash to anyone. It just be like that.
You can
bro.
hand cash out to me.
Yo, Jimmy. Jimmy wants to know how you feel about the Vince news. Let us know in the chat. Let us know how you feel about the Vince news in the chat. Not if Jimmy drives. Jimmy is one of the safest drunk drivers I've ever met. Security didn't want to let him be back in. Yeah, see, like
now Jimmy is Jimmy's like, I'll go to sleep. I trust Jimmy enough. I'll go to sleep, and I know I'm gonna wake up at my house.
I feel like the thing is with Jimmy is like he drinks, but he also like I feel like he paced himself very well.
No, he just absorbs alcohol tremendously. Yo,
Yeah.
I'll be It's been so many times that we'll be drinking, and I start feeling saucy, and I look over at him, and he's
He's just chilling.
And then you got like I got like 2 cups stacked, and he has like 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Me and Jimmy we go crazy, we go heavy drinking, but I definitely am very much like I'm drunk. Like you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm drunk. Like I'd be like, damn, bro, I need Denny's. Like I need it. I need to absorb some of this, bro. Like
No,
I
but
can't like.
Nico's
I
Pizza.
haven't had.
It's the biggest robbery ever. Okay, you're gonna walk out that pizza joint spending $25 on 1 or 2 slices of pizza and a soda.
Worth it.
Yeah, but completely worth it.
Listen, I haven't had drunk pizza in so long. The last time I had drunk pizza, shout out big homie. We went to like there's like a video game arcade bar, and there was a pizza spot across the street, and that was the last time I had good solid pizza. Remember in Tampa?
Yeah,
I said you to go get pizza, and then they were
For everybody
closed.
that doesn't know, we're in Tampa, right? And we're
Yeah.
at a bar, and these guys are doing their alcoholic activities. All right, so I'm like, yo, they're like, yo, you're not drinking. I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, I need some food. And they're like, listen, there's a pizza spot. They're open all night, whatever. We're gonna go there after the bar closes. Just chill, wait for the bar to close. We're like, all right. I'm like, all right, fine. So we sit there, hang out until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then by the time the bar closes, we walk over and the place has been closed the whole time.
Yep. Yep. Oh, bro.
Talk about disappointing.
I was sick. I was like, bro, I want pizza. Every time I go there, I haven't got pizza yet.
And I think we ate McDonald's after that. I was so pissed.
Oh yeah, we did eat McDonald's. That was I ate that shit
so
drunkenly. Oh, McDonald's when you're drunk is the last resort for sure. Go to Pie Hole on Broadway, gas, yep. But like Big Homie said, drop your likes and subs. Let's get this with mad likes, you know, so when Llama gets off of vacation, he can see that the Big Llama show continued without him. They said the club was over capacity. I said, man, I'm in VIP, and this other bouncer was like, can't pretend you didn't see his big ass here. Yeah, you're not very missable. Some announcements. Big Llama's dropping a new video. I believe he said Tuesday. He's dropping Menace to Society. So be on the lookout for that.
The Menace to Society.
The Menace to Society. He's dropping his reaction on Tuesday. So it's already. He said it's already in the books, in the cans, ready to go. It's just gonna drop when it drops. So definitely support. Like I said, he's gonna be gone all week. Let's show this man some love. You know, his last video I think did like 1.4K. So you know what I'm saying? That man's a grinder, man. I think he hit like 1.2K on followers. So this man's growing, bro. This man's growing, and we got to keep supporting the journey, man. So
shout out
I got to shout out Llama. I got to shout out Llama's next video, man. Yeah, man. This was a good episode, though. This was a real good redemption arc for my boy Roman2Raw.
Thank you.
Blackout mixtape coming soon. Mixtape is dope.
Bro, I'm gonna like from now until like maybe like a couple years from now, I'm gonna start taking clips of us like out, and I'm gonna put it together like a fucking like a Girls Gone Wild fucking ad, like because I feel like every time we go out, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Every time someone listen, when Blackout goes out together, there's gonna be some shenanigans that go on, and 9 times out of 10, some girl's boyfriend's probably gonna get threatened that he's gonna get beat up at some point. He just might not do anything.
Yeah, me and Kevin were talking about how we were in Tampa, and that one old Dominican chick was trying to get at Kevin, and then I put the other Dominican girl on you.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Kevin, that man was a fool, bro.
We were in their car. They were sitting on our laps, and then we just ended up back home at Kevin's house. I was like, bro, this was going another direction in my head.
I'm gonna have my tits out on Saturday.
Nah, but yeah, there's always shenanigans, man. Always shenanigans. I think like one of the funniest moments for me was like me and Kevin arguing about COD, and then just like a whole nother situation going on where like Jimmy and homie they see some tits. It's like and we're over here arguing about COD. It's like that's blackout right there. It's like it's crazy. It's a wild time. I want to see what happens.
That's gonna be a never-ending argument at this point about Call of Duty. Like it's kind of
This is our road to our friendship. Who rightfully challenges a group when their solo dudes be feeling brazy? Bro, but I don't understand why that's the go-to move. And I didn't realize it was the go-to move until I was just with Hen Dog by ourselves. Asian genitalia. No, it was just me and Hen Dog. And some girl stole Hen Dog's seat. And it was like, yo, like, my boy sitting there. And she rolled her eyes at me. And when she rolled her eyes at me, I was like, you white privileged piece of like I got very tight, so I texted Kev like it's about to be a situation, and some dude was macking to her, and and then Hen Dog comes back, and you know like he's like yo that's my seat whatever. She gets up, leaves. Her homie comes and tries to be like you guys aren't gentlemen, like you weren't gonna let her sit there. And I said that nigga right there heard it the whole time. And I was like if I was gonna press him, and he said, "I didn't hear nothing." I was like, "Exactly, that's what I thought." Like, you know what I mean? Back off, like. I was like, why is that the go-to move, bro?
Over a chair.
Oh, we had prime seats, bro. And we were sitting there the whole time. Like, I was like, and it was packed. Like, I'm not giving it. It was the one we went to with, like, the swings on the other side.
Yeah.
We were vibing there. I was like, I'm not losing my seat because this is a packed place. I definitely want to have a Tampa trip, though, because I think Tampa's untapped market for us.
Definitely, but I mean, me personally, I'm loving down south vibes. I love it. I still since I turned 21, I still haven't had a night in Miami yet.
Hey yo, I haven't had honestly now I think about it, I've had like where we've gone just for like the night, but it wasn't like crazy. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I haven't had one of those nights like I've had in Tampa. Like that's something I definitely want to do though.
Miami's definitely untapped.
His South Beach, you know what I'm saying? His South Beach in the morning, get a nice tan.
Bro, South Beach is a vibe. I used to go all the time with my mom, but I was like 16, 17. So I can only imagine what it's like as an actual adult being able to get in all those places. Because they have a bunch of clubs that are open all the time during the day. And go dumb.
Yo, even just shops.
Keys in February? I don't know. A seller's supposed to be due in February. So we'll see when we get closer to the date.
No, Miami overrated? I don't think so. I think Miami's a good place.
I think Jimmy just likes to hibernate.
Like Orlando and just drink at theme parks. Like I haven't done that. That's one thing I want to do with the homies. Like,
but the only thing though is a lot of those places they don't serve like liquor. No, you gotta drink a lot of beer.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
That's a lot of bathroom trips.
Yeah, see, like I just want to go to like Epcot and drink around the world. You know what I mean? Stop in Japan, see some Asian things, yeah.
Asian things, yeah.
Asian things. Yeah, man. I think that like the group that we have with Blackout, like we haven't even tapped like us hanging out at all yet, and I'm excited. Like I'm excited to move back. I think about this shit literally every day. I'm like, yo, especially like because I could do the Big Llama show like in person with Llama. You know what I mean? I can actually hang out with y'all now that everybody's over there at this point. Like, I'm excited for February when I move back and get shit really popping on the ground. And by that time, you're already, you know what I mean? Your balls deep in school. Like, you're creative. Like I said earlier, your creative juices are gonna get going. The content can.
And not just that is that like I'm liking the fact that school is gonna have such like a flexible element to it, because like being at work, bro, it sucks. Because like Jimmy, the way Jimmy's job is like he kind of has like some days like during the week that he's off. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like the times that you would come and all that, like during the week, I'm spoken for already. Monday through Friday, I'm at work. You know what I mean? What you call it? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So like how you guys get to hang out during the week. So now like with my school and it be more flexible, you know, I'd be able to do stuff and I'm not tired at 7:30 at night.
Yeah. This man said, "What? I get wrecked at Disney." Yo, I have yet to drink at Disney. I haven't been to a theme park in years. Like, I don't even remember the last theme park I went to. I think the last anything was like Six Flags, like, and that was like very. I don't even. I think that was like an ATL or something. Like, I don't even remember it. When I lived in New York, I went to like a haunted like theme park up there in Jersey. I think something like that. But other than that, I haven't gone to the theme park. Actually, I think they do too. Nah, see, I would like to. Yeah, me and Roman went to Busch Gardens.
That was
Busch Gardens would be lit too.
Because it's a zoo and an amusement park. So yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, there's things. I mean, I want to go to like, bro, freaking. I want to go to the Harry Potter world and get smashed over there.
No. Listen, me and Jimmy, he just triggered Jimmy too. I know you did. Listen, Harry Potter, we're skipping that part. All right, I'm sorry.
No,
it's not even worth your time.
I'm not going to Universal to not go to Harry Potter.
Listen, we're skipping Harry Potter Land.
No.
We're not doing that. Yes. I'm sorry. And if you want to go to Harry Potter Land, I'm gonna leave you there. Because listen, we went for Alicia's birthday, right? I think she's turning like 60 or 70 this cup. So we went over there and we were there for like 3 or 4 hours. Like me, Jimmy, and Zelenia had to run, literally full on running from Harry Potter World to Islands of Adventure before it closed to ride the rest of the rides because Alicia wanted to sit in fucking Harry Potter Land for so damn long because you get in there, it's dumb packed. Okay. So Alicia wanted like a little souvenir or whatever, like a wand. I forgot what it was. But just to go into the store and even look around, it's like you're shoulder bumping with everybody. And then you finally get in line and the line's like fucking an hour long. Excuse my language. That was my one. But then you get to I think we rode maybe 1 or 2 rides in there, but each ride was like an hour and a half waiting time in line. So like me, Jimmy, and Zeleny were pissed. We were pissed. We literally hauled ass to Islands of Adventure. We rode the Jurassic Park ride. What was it? The Hulk and one other one. I think it was the King Kong ride or something like that. In a matter of an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still got to ride the rides, bro. I don't hear nothing.
No, it was like we literally had to run. They were closing the rides.
Gabe, do you have bottoms on?
I do not have bottoms on. I got it.
Spider-Man. Yo, shout out Spider-Man ride. That was one of my favorites. I remember going on the Jurassic Park ride and hating it. I don't know why. I think the big dinosaur scared me or some shit. Didn't like it. I was like, yo, especially when I was younger, I had the ill imagination. So like,
you haven't gone on. I went on the Fast and Furious ride.
While
I was over there. So corny, my opinion. And back on that whole stereotypic family. Like, and they just reiterated over and over and over. I'm like, okay.
You guys want to join the family?
We get it.
Yo, no. Yeah,
but, no, Busch Gardens was lit. Busch Gardens got the rides, bro.
We all got to ride She-Ra. Not Gabe, though. He gonna hold hands. See, I don't even know,
that's at Busch
I haven't
Gardens.
been on a roller coaster in so long that I don't even know if I would like it at this point. Like, you know what I mean?
It's fun. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. As an adult, I've gotten over my fear of like roller coasters because before, like, you start to get the butterflies in your stomach, and I would just like clench so hard. I was so scared.
I would literally ride roller coasters with my eyes closed every time. I didn't want to see the heights. I just wanted to feel the ride. I'm chilling.
Bro, I used to be so scared, and like he's talking crap now because like I didn't get on the She-Ra because that ride is you can see it from far away. you know you're in I think what is it yeah, it's in Tampa. It's in Tampa, I think. Busch Gardens. Mm-hmm. You can see it from the outside of Tampa.
Yeah, Nah, see, like I don't even know if I would want to ride some big shit like that. Like, put me on the teacup ride. Let me spin around a little bit.
No, we went on one that you go through the ride forward and there's crazy ride, and then they send you backwards.
Nah, see,
Yeah,
like, it was too much.
it was lit. There was one that's like the seats you're riding, and then like you stop for a second, and then for the rest of the ride, your seats are spinning like this.
Nah. Nah, see, like I don't even know, bro. I would like to do some like go-kart racing. That would be dope. Shit like that would be fire.
They got a spot right here in Port St. Lucie, bro.
No.
You can go cut up in there. Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
They got urban air. It's like a they got like trampolines. They got like a glider thing you can go on, like where you're in a harness and like run across the thing real quick and you slide. And then they got go-karts. And
Yo, would you ever do? Damn, what's that shit called? Like people would like they'll tie you up to like almost like the glider thing, but it would be like off a mountain or whatever. I forgot what that's called. Damn, I'm blanking. But
zip lining?
Yeah, zip lining.
No, I haven't.
I'll do it in like a cool exotic place.
Like, but see, my thing is like, I don't know. Like you're gonna have to push me. Like you're gonna have to push me because I'm like, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And nigga, I'm looking down. I'm like, hell no. Because the moment I feel my weight just drop, like it's all on the rope, I'm gonna be losing my shit, bro.
Chat monster, I used to ride all that fun shit and go those slingshot and salt and pepper shakers, but for kids later, and I get vertigo just walking, so no more rides. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Last time I enjoyed it. You know, I grew up going to these parks and like being on a roller coaster, so it's not like it's anything. It's just been so long that I haven't done it. She said I'll push them.
Yo, the sad part is she really would.
She said you'd be your own people. Nah. Yeah, man.
See, the one thing I probably will not do, I'm sorry, is skydiving. I'm sorry.
I hear it's like very liberating and eye-opening, but like
it's something about going hundreds of feet in the air and just plummeting.
Dropping down.
Too much. It's too much.
Like you're actually landing in, like going to decon and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut my parachute and realize there's no other parachute. My leg.
No way. No, yo, that's hilarious. We're about at the hour and 12 mark. I thought this was a pretty productive episode. Chat. Before we go, you got like a minute or two. If you want to ask Gabe some questions, you want to continue another conversation, let us know in the chat.
Except for Jimmy. Jimmy, don't ask me any questions. You already know what it is.
All right. He doesn't want Jay Bird to ask him. That's her bread and butter, jumping out of planes. Yo, that's his thing. Yeah, I couldn't.
More power to that.
No, like for the like military or whatever, like that's what his job was. And like when we would like first start playing with him, when we would like land in the freaking like in war zone, he would do like the whole spiel they would say. Like it sounded very real. I was like, oh wow, this guy actually jumps out of planes, bro. That's nuts.
I'm sorry, you're not paying me any type of amount of money to jump out of a plane. Like I hope you don't give me that money up front.
What if we do a sponsorship thing? And we all jump out of planes.
I'll meet you at the bottom.
I just recorded.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know. I say I wouldn't do it, but like if the opportunity, you get rich, you never know. You be like, I'm gonna jump out of plane.
I do know. I do. I'm not doing it. Unless it's like some life or death situation.
I'd be more scared of freaking like deep sea diving. Like I'd be more scared of that because underwater freaks me out.
I feel like it's mutual for me. Like just as much as I'm not going skydiving, I'm not going deep sea diving. Like I'll definitely like maybe like up to 100 feet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I could still see the top of the water, like the sun shining through, and I can see everything around me. Because listen, if I'm scuba diving and I see a shark in the distance, I know if I try to swim up,
he's
it's
on
over
your
with.
ass. Yeah,
It's
he's
over
on
with.
you.
I'm gonna have a knife like this big on me. I'm not going down without it. Cause listen, I've seen these movies, all right, and they're realistic.
Nah, see, like DC, like I don't know, like I feel like I just feel like I get like not claustrophobic because you're in the open space, but just being underwater, like I'm gonna want to breathe air. I'll be like, listen, I can't do it right now. Like, nah, DC dive is definitely I don't know, not gonna happen for me. In the army, it's extra $150 extra, good or bad plane. Oh my god, nah, not for 150. Not for 150. No, you gotta drop me one of those $10,000 ads. BlueChew.com.
And I think about it, I'll be at the edge like, all right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Somebody at A's gonna put you.
Let's do this tomorrow. I'm not really feeling the weather. It's too windy up here.
Yeah, it's windy. Looks like look at you can see the rain in the distance. Nah, yeah, I don't think I don't know. I don't think I could do that.
Like that, because that's one of my like biggest fears. It's not the height, but it's the falling feeling.
Yeah.
Like there's been times that I've been like sleeping in class, and it's so weird. Like I'll be sleeping, and it feels like I just fallen. I'll like slam the fucking desk, and everybody will be looking at me. Like I'll be like this, and I'll like wake up and I look around, and like one or two people looking at me. I'm like, yo, that's some crazy shit. It was like, remember in the old Mario game on DS when like you walk off the map and like you'd be falling into like the abyss or whatever. That's what it feels like.
Yo, shout out to Mario DS games. Yeah, you know.
Right, so even though
shit.
Jimmy isn't like in popularity of this game, I really feel like you should try this game, Gang Beast.
I don't. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't. I haven't even
How?
looked at it. It just doesn't sound fun. Like even like Fall Guys is cool, but like even Fall Guys kind of like, like we play it for a little bit, and then I'm like, I won't play this for like another 2 days. I don't know, bro. It just doesn't seem like it might be good content, it might be funny, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's a melee game, bro. I mean, we played it. We played it with Robert's brothers, and it was like 4 of us playing at one time, and it's just fun, bro. Because the whole objective is to try to get your opponent to get knocked unconscious long enough for you to throw them off the map or in one of the map features that kills you.
Mm-hmm.
And they can wake back up out their conscious. Like, let's say you're about to throw them off the edge. Like, they can wake up real quick and just grab something, and it's over with you. Like, you got to try to knock them out again. And, like, you can run up and drop kick somebody. You can punch them. You can headbutt them. You know what I mean? And it's hard. The game is just hard. And, like, sometimes, like, you have, like, one map where you're on a boat.
Yeah.
And, like, after a while, the sharks jump out the water onto the boat and try to, like, grab you or whatever. So, like, there's obstacles within the map that kind of mess you up, too.
Yeah, it sounds all right. It's just, I don't know. We'll see.
You got to give it a try.
We'll see, man. Yo, any last words for the Big Llama Nation?
We are going to be doing Post Llama, correct?
There might be a chance, yes.
What do you think about for this week?
What, streaming wise?
Stream-wise, yeah.
I mean, I don't know the days because work and stuff, but probably like Tuesday. I think I'm off Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So what's your goal though? What as far as your hours, like not to the T, but like if like now that you're kind of starting to get a feel of this school and work schedule, like what do you think you can really still put out as far as stream hours a week?
I just do it when I can now. It's not like before where I had nothing to do and was just streaming for all day. Now it's just like if I have, because now it's not only school and whatever. Like I'm taking my working out seriously. So it's like after work, like that's why today I got off of work at like 3, but I went worked out, had an hour, you know what I mean? Nice workout. Came home, actually made some food. Like I had to cook now because I'm trying to eat good. So I don't know, man. Like I said, this week it seems like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday I'm off. So those are definitely going to be days that I stream. I think Saturday I get off at a good time, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm trying to look at the date. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a fight night next week, which we haven't had one of those in a little bit. There was a good. I should have told you to look it up, but this past weekend there was a fight night in UFC. It was in London, and Paddy Pimblett came out with the win. Molly Meatball came out with the win. Tom Aspinall, I think, like dislocated his knee or something, so his fight got stopped abruptly. But it was a good fight card overall. But yeah, I was thinking about it. It was early. Like I could have streamed it if it wasn't so late, but it was early. And I was like, man, I really missed the fight nights. Like the fight companions on the stream are always my favorite, man.
Top tier.
It's a good time. It's a good time with everybody. So there's a couple big fights coming up soon, and I got Saturdays. Like I think my boss already knows too. Like Saturday nights, like are kind of like those days where especially when there's a fight, like I'm not working. Like I got to do these content pieces because it's some of my favorite things we do on stream for sure. And we get eyes on it. The Discord's popping. Like think about it, all the fight nights. There's like 17 people in the Discord every time. Like
every person that I told about our fight night card, like they're like all about it. You know what I mean? It's actually a lot of fun. At least for me when I plan ahead, because like usually I always get screwed up because, especially around here, it's like these people, they gotta come for me for everything. Between my mom says my name like 300 times a day, about dumb shit. And then like Acela now that like because she had to go to the hospital this week, and everything's been okay, but I've been having to like help her out a lot more, be on top of her, because Acela's just one of the type of people that like when she usually only likes to eat like once or twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
And now the doctor's been telling her that she has to eat a lot more now that there's a baby growing inside of her. So like I got to be on top of her by taking her medicine on time and making sure she has something to eat. Trying to help her now that she's getting almost past the morning sickness stage. So I mean, all is well.
Nice. We just hope for a great pregnancy for you guys.
Hey,
growing up.
baby shower in December.
Okay.
It's gonna be litty.
See, I need that's closer to it though. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll come back.
Hey, you know what I mean?
I mean, like the goal.
You gotta do the Bobby
for
Smurder.
sure. Huh?
So you gotta do the Bobby Smurder.
Nah, I mean, I definitely want to make it for your baby shower for sure. Like that's to me, that's a big moment. And I miss Alicia's.
I'm gonna tell Lisa to be my bartender for the baby shower. Yeah, I need those again.
Make those drinks. Make those things that do that thing. You feel me? Nah.
For sure.
But let's close this out. Anything you want to tell Big Llama Nation?
Thank you, Big Llama, for having me.
Yep.
It was a great experience to redeem myself, and let's go ahead and do this again.
Now you did good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put in the word. We might actually get you on actual llama show. You might actually really redeem yourself.
I really want to get my own shit going here soon, like how you have your setup, but like something similar to that. Like I just need to get the actual equipment and stuff right now. It's just right now with switching over to school, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not working as much, you know what I'm saying. I've been trying to still figure everything out. I'm still getting everything unpacked and set up and everything. But I'm hoping my goal is by this time next year, I already have my setup up and running.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good goal. And, it gives you time to really not plan, but like formulate the kind of content you want to make, like that's one thing with like you, Birdie, like
I think me and Timmy been talking about this for like a long time, is doing like because me and him are super into the NFL, and we have a super different a super different outlook on the NFL.
Mhm.
So like we do like NFL talks every Sunday or something like that early. Because those are, I know you're not really into football, but those are real good matchups every Sunday. Because then you can actually recap Monday and Thursday too along with it.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea, and that there's always a space for talking sports. You know, like
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
the thing with you guys. Like I want to see what kind of content you guys make on, you know, that doesn't have to do with like streaming and stuff. Because same thing for me. Like I'm still trying to figure out like what my lane is. Like I know I want to talk, but I don't know if I just want a podcast when I'm just talking by myself or I'm interviewing people or you know what I mean or doing both. Like I'm still, you know, it's not easy because again, it's something like that's why I'm grateful for the Llama Show because it gives me that every week. Like this is the content I'm making every week, no matter what. And it's like I want to stick to it. That's why like Llama's on vacation. We got an episode. You know, every time one of us can't be there, there's an episode ready to go. And when it comes to that, it's like the consistency of like really building. How do you say it? Just building, you know, people coming to this and building the community because like yeah, streaming is dope and I love like what it feels like when chat's live and we're having a great stream and like you know what I mean, it's a great time but like there's I think again more to the content that we could be doing and, you know we're still at the very beginning of what we're building, you know, very beginning, like you know, so at the end of the day, man, we're growing. This guy's going to school for it, I'm going to school for it, we're really taking this seriously, so just be with us on the journey. I know you guys, you watch us every week faithfully on the Big Llama Show, 10 p.m. Eastern. I would like a Madden series, but I'd be waxing the young boy. Oh, man. Yeah.
Listen, now I'm at home more. So just know I'm about to start putting in that work.
Nah, you gotta get your internet so you can actually stream, bro.
You said what?
You gotta get your internet right so you can be streaming. Because I see.
I know. Like this whole Wi-Fi situation is it's not mine. My Wi-Fi prior to this at my actual house before was a lot better.
Yeah,
a lot better. This is not it. This whole time I've been streaming off my cellular. Shout out to Verizon. Cut the check.
That is crazy. You can't plug it in hardwire. I didn't even think about that. No, but yo, so again, be on the lookout for Llama's newest video, Menace to Society, dropping Tuesday. I don't know what time, but I know it's Tuesday, so keep your notification bells on. Share it with your friends. Share it all over the internet. Let's get that guy another 1,000 viewed video. Again, Llama, thank you for the opportunity. I know you're gonna listen to this. We were all over the places to this episode, but I think it flowed really well. I think the conversation was really good. There was a lot of drink talk, so that's kind of dope to me. You know, it's a way. But yeah, man. Big Llama Show, episode 60. We got Roman over here. Roman2Raw. The guy made his he made his redemption arc.
I made the return. We're not even say redemption, but I made the return.
No,
made the return.
Redemption arc, bro. What's that award they be giving like athletes? It's like redemption player of the year or some shit like that. Nah, but great episode. Like I said, I'm Blackout AD. He's Roman2Raw. You can find me on twitch.tv/BLKOUT_.
You can find me on Twitch as well, under XX Roman2Raw. Is down here the day. XX Roman2Raw on Twitch. I'm gonna be going live a lot more here, very soon.
I'm excited for this guy's content journey. I'm excited for my content journey, and I'm excited for Llama to get back here next week so we can have him back on the show. So again, chat, love you guys. Great night. Peace.
Holla.